everyone, welcome back to my channel. I really hope you've been enjoying glitter week so far. Today's look is very obviously a bright red glitter lip, and I've just paired that with dewy, glowy skin and a glossy eye, just so that the lip can really shine through on this look. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then stay tuned. I want my skin to be super dewy today, so I'm going to start with the number 28 primer serum by Hourglass. Just going to pop that onto my fingers and then rub it on. May as well give myself a face massage while I'm at it. While I wait for that to settle in, I thought I would let you guys know that I've already done my brows because that routine just doesn't really change. So I use the Anastasia dipbrow pomade again, as always. Now for foundation, and I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 6.5. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. The coverage is kind of, I would say it's medium coverage, but really easily buildable, and it gives a really natural dewy glow to the skin. Firstly, just gonna kind of slap it on with this buffer brush. Where you at? Now I'm gonna buff it in. I know it looks really dark right now, but I do have faux tan on. Now for concealer, and I'm going to use the same concealer that I've used all week. It's the Soft Matte Complete Concealer by NARS in the shade 2.5. When I first tried this, I wasn't 100% on it because I thought it was kind of dry at first. But as you know, I've basically used it in every tutorial this week so far, and I'm now completely obsessed with it. I like it under the eyes, I like it to cover blemishes, although I'd use a different shade to cover blemishes. I'm seriously really impressed by it. I think they've nailed it. So because my eyes are going to be glossy, I'm just concealing under my brow and in that inner corner where I get a bit dark, and I'm leaving the main eyelid area bare because once we apply gloss, that would just completely crease anyway. I'm going to go onto my cheeks now because the eye gloss I'll want to put on kind of later. So I'm going to go into cheeks, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in the shade Ibiza. And I'm just going to pop that. Damn, that comes out bronze. And I'm just going to blend that with my fingers and hope that it blends well. Wow, that is probably way too much product actually. Okay, so I'll just do the other side before it dries, and I'm just going to put a little bit down my nose, a little bit onto my temple. I just look sunburnt right now. I'm going to take my defined buffer brush from Zoeva, and I'm just going to buff all that in. I'm also going to contour just a little bit under my cheekbones with the Zoeva Contour Spectrum, and I'm going to use this shade here on a concealer buffer brush. And I'm now going to highlight with the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick, or is it the Glow Stick in the shade Spotlight? I think maybe that's what it is. And I'm just going to apply that using my fingers as well. That is the best part about cream products, is that you don't even need brushes. Highlighting in all the usual places, and I'm going to highlight under my brow bone as well, just so my skin has that overall like dewy vibe to it. For the sake of not having a proper clear eye gloss here, I'm actually just going to use a MAC lip gloss for this. If this was an editorial shoot, it would not be weird for me to use a lip gloss at all. But it might be a little bit weirder to wear it during the day, you know, for more of a wearable something, like an everyday wearable kind of vibe, just because it's not really made to last as long as an eye gloss would be. I'm now going to apply mascara, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And basically, I'm just going really bare on the eyes because the lips are going to be so glittery and loud. Okay, I'm going to do my lips now and then see how I feel about the eyes, see if I feel like they need anything more. I have this little glitter lips packet here, which is glitter that's made to go on your lips with a primer and everything, so I am going to use that, but the other day when I used it, it did come out a little bit patchy, so I'm firstly going to apply a lipstick so that there's already red there, ready to go. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy lipstick in the shade Carnal number 370. Just gonna get that on there and then clean it up with this Zoeva lip brush. So in this glitter lips packet, by the way, I think the shade name is Ruby Slippers. You get a little applicator brush, you get this adhesive, and then you get the glitter. So I would just like to pre-warn you that if you do buy this, this glue smells so toxic. Like, I'm almost more inclined to put on eyelash glue, except I'm just not sure. I'm just not really feeling that. So I'm just gonna go with this. But be warned, it smells horrific. I'm gonna start putting a little bit on at a time. Ugh, it's truly disgusting. I do not want this to go in my mouth. They say to wait till it dries clear and then to pat the glitter on. So totally forgot to put a lip primer on. Shit. That would have been a really good option. The way I'm holding my mouth, I feel like I just been to the dentist. Now for the top lip, they do say to do one lip at a time. I'm just using the opposite end to flick glitter off. I'm gonna go ahead and say enough is enough at this point. I think my lips have enough glitter on them. I feel like my under eyes could use a little something, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara there. So I'm pretty much done at this point. This is basically how I pictured the look to be, just really focused on the lips and not much else on. And to be honest, if I was doing this for a more editorial type shoot, I would probably not even do mascara. I'd probably just go glossy lids, glossy cheeks, glossy skin, and glitter lips. Just an FYI, the gloss on the lids will probably stay for a couple of hours like this, and because there's no product underneath, it's not really going to crease, but over time it will lose shine just the way it would on your lips. And that is it from me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in tomorrow's Glitter Week video. Bye.